Hey there, hi there, ho there, hello there. My name's Adam.
My name's Randers.
Welcome to Kaputy Inc. On today's agenda, we're going to look at some tools. So, what do you think, Randers?
Let's get kicking.
All right. So here we are with my new score of tools I picked up over the last, I don't know, couple weeks, month, something like that, or whatever. So I have a Discover Cashback bonus card, which allows me to get 2% cash back. And then I can turn that into Home Depot gift cards, and then I can buy Milwaukee tools from Home Depot. So first up is the cordless ratchet. May I see it, Andy? Will you make sure it works first, Andy? Yep, it works. All right. So we got the M12 fuel, extended head, 3/8 ratchet. It's pretty heavy, it's a little bulky, but I've been able to get it where I needed to get it. I'm impressed with the long handle. It seems to work well. I think I'm going to end up using this probably more often than the short one I've got. I've got the short version of it as well. But I think I like this. It works a little better for breaking bolts loose, a little more confidence, because when you got the shorter one, you're trying to grab all the way out here if you need to break something loose quick or whatever, because that first hit isn't always enough to knock it loose, so you can quick one of them. Where this one, you can hold it up here and you got all this extra leverage. So sweet little rig. It's been working well so far. Next up, on the same purchase I made, little tidbit here. If you have a bunch of gift cards on HomeDepot.com and then you try and pay the remaining balance with PayPal, PayPal goes ahead and pays for the whole thing and voids your gift cards. They're still good, but they just don't take them as payment anymore. So you pay full price for some tools and you only get 45 minutes to cancel, and you don't really pick up on that till later, so you think everything's all hunky-dory. So I got these tools. So we got the angle grinder here, if you will. Pretty sweet. It's got different speeds on the back. I haven't even really used it much. Took a couple stickers off a few things. I got to pick up a roll lock head for it. That's how we roll around here. 2-inch roll locks. I mean, yeah, 2-inch roll locks. It's got settings for 10, 15, 20,000, 24.5 RPMs if you're feeling dangerous. My buddy Tony has got the same rig. He said he uses it every day. That's Tony with a PH. He uses it every day as a diesel mechanic. So this is 10,000. Let's wing this sucker up. Let's try and scare it. Let's see what we got here. Sounds like a Honda Civic on steroids. Anyways, sweet little rig so far. He tells me that if you push on it too hard, it'll overheat and shut off for a second. But other than that, it's pretty much used every day. He's an everyday mechanic. So my hope is to use it. Well, I hope I never have to use it going out in the field and fixing something. But if I do, that's kind of my hope, that I'll have that ready to rock for me. I also picked up from the Harbor Freight, Andy, Randers, if you would, little death wheel cutter here. It's got the extended head. I've always just worked with the ones that go like this, and of course you don't have a guard on them. Pussies. This one's still got the guard on it. I'm sure it'll stay on there for a while. You know, if it doesn't and explodes, my face just won't be as pretty on these videos for you. But I've used it a couple times. Impressed with it. Don't know why I didn't buy one sooner. This is Central Pneumatic. It's the super nice ones. So then next we have this guy right here. Show him, Andy. Oh, look at that. So easy a 4-year-old could do it. Knock on wood, that's right. It looks like it's a pretty stout piece. I think it's a knockoff of a Tiger tool, or maybe it's maybe somebody made that tool first and everybody knocked it off. I don't know. But I've got U-joints on my dump truck that would require this tool here. So instead of hitting them with a hammer or trying to stick a porta power up against a frame rail, trying to pop old rusty U-joint caps off, we got this guy here. Hopefully we'll prevent it from doing any damage. It seems to be stout. All the reviews I read on Amazon where I picked it up from, everybody says it's pretty similar to the Tiger tool. People have had them break, people have had the Tiger tool break, so we'll give this one a whirl. The only thing that comes in the package, looks like some paint wore off, and that's probably because it's nice and smooth too, so I'm guessing that's over time being sit on a shelf, whatever. I didn't buy it for the paint, so hopefully that'll work out for us. We got that there. A couple things I saw here on the Amazon suggested. I got the large one. Andy has the small one. Right, Randers? Show them the small one. They look pretty similar, but these are lock and loop. They're grease fittings. It's got the the socket end in it for it, so you can take fittings, grease fittings in and out. On both sides, it's got two different sizes. It's got a thread cleaner and it's got a thread chaser. So I have a feeling this is something that'll be more used in the field. You know, you want to replace a grease zerk real quick, and you don't want to have 500 different sockets around or whatever, and you don't have to have taps and easy outs. So hopefully this will be something that'll get put in I tend to put like a grease zerk fitting box together or whatever with all the tools in it or whatever. So got the small and the large. Picked those up on the Amazons. While I was there, I happened to see this little bitty too. I've always wanted one. Nut zerk tool. That's the bare tool. I haven't used it yet. And then these are all the fittings and stuff that come with it. So I picked this up at the Harbor Freight as well, this case here. And then I just went ahead and here's all the dies. They fit in here real nice. And then there's enough room to keep all these compartments in here. And I labeled them. I figure if I need more than this, or if I have a job where I need to add a bunch of nut zerks, I'll just buy a big pack of them or whatever. So I didn't think keeping more than about 10 of each on hand is necessary. That's what comes with the tool. And this thing, I don't know, I think this thing worked out slick. Nice little case. Shake them up. Still where they need to be. So pretty sweet little deal. Another thing I got, so then when my gift cards didn't pan out for the Milwaukee tools, I bought some of these gear wrench. They're the combination ratchet wrench, and they have the XL head, it says on them. They're not zero offset wrenches too. They have an offset on the box end that doesn't ratchet. So far in my experience, I opened up the SAE version of them that I got and used only the 3/4 for about 1 minute, and the teeth were busted already on the inside of it. It didn't last very long. Home Depot told me to bring the whole thing back, and they'll just send it back to the manufacturer, and I'll just get a whole new set shipped to me. So I said, cases, let's do that. So far, not great, but I think it was a defect, and just happened to be in that particular wrench. I've had gear wrench ratcheting wrenches for everything else. I'm pretty sure Matco or Mac rebrands gear wrench as their own ratcheting wrench, so they have a good warranty, and they're cheaper. Waiting on that set. I'll figure out where they go in the toolbox here. Right, Randers? All right, Randers. And last but not least, a little shipment I got here from Westling Machine. They make socket trays, and these things are sweet. Check this out right there. This one's just a universal rail, just a 1/2 inch. This is where I'll put like extensions and wobbles and stuff on here is my plan. But I ordered them in a bunch of different configurations. They're really not expensive either. This is like machined out of billet aluminum, mind you, etched, and these are all aluminum pegs, and they're freaking in there. And these things are like under 20 bucks each. I think some of them are 10 bucks each. So I got all my standard in red, all my metric in blue, and then the universal stuff in black. But check that thing out. This thing is sturdy. You could knock a moose over the head with this, and you'd get killed by the moose. Don't kid yourself. But you could hit it, and I don't think it would bend too much. You could really whack it. Right, Randers? Show the people. Give them the display. Give them the Vanna White display. It's like this. Go. Do that for us. No, money. Suck it, your daughter's not that cool. All right, so just a little example of how these work. All right, Rangers, why don't you pop down there? Let's open the tool socket drawer here and take a look at what they look like in action. Well, good thing I got these then, huh? So, all right. Let's get them switched out. going to wrap up this episode in the 300% humidity. Old claw hands here and I. You what are you, kitty cat? Kitty cat? Anyways, we replaced, showed you some new tools. We replaced a bunch of our Hansen socket trays with Westlake machine. Those things are sweet. I got a couple more of them sitting here. Those are going to go in the tool cart. Thinking about upgrading tool carts here. Right now I've got, is it Mastercraft or something I picked up from Fleet Farm. But I'm going to do a big upgrade and we're going to get the one from Harbor Freight since they make the same color as these. Speaking of this is a snap-on box. It is a Master Series and I believe it's, I think it's 78 inch.
No, Dad, it's 72.
Oh, I think you're right. It is a 72. So, well, I guess that's going to wrap this up. Sorry I don't have any part numbers for you. I'm not putting them up on there. You can Google it and find it yourself. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. See you on the next one. Say bye, Randers.